Prince Adiza thought he was untouchable. His wealth, power, and fear kept everyone silent. But the villagers had had enough. After Kola disappeared, people started meeting in secret. They whispered plans and shared their anger. But most of all, they shared their fear. What can we do? They asked. He has the police, the chiefs, and even the spirits on his side. But one man stood up during a meeting. His name was Baba Shayi. He was an elder respected by Paul, and he had nothing left to lose. He said, if we don't fight back, who will? Prince Adiza will keep destroying lives until no one is left to stand against him. The fire in the market, Kola's disappearance, whose nest, his words hit everyone like a thunderbolt. They were all afraid, but they knew he was right. The villagers started gathering evidence. Some began keeping watch at night, while others collected stories of Prince Adiza's crime. Mama Ade even swore on her life to testify about what she saw during the fire. But they needed more than stories. They needed more evidence. They needed proof. That's when things took a dangerous turn. One brave young man, Ade, decided to follow Prince Adiza's convoy one night. He crept between the cars as they headed into the forest. It was so risky, but he had to see what the prince was doing. What he found out was horrifying. Ade hid behind a tree and saw Prince Adiza and his men again, just like I had. This time they weren't sacrificing an animal. There was a large pit in the ground, and inside were things no one should ever see. Bones, shams, and objects that reeked of death. Ade knew this was the proof they all needed. But as he tried to leave, one of the guards spotted him. The guards shouted, and Ade ran as fast as he could. The forest was dark, and the guards were close behind. He tripped, he fell, and thought it was the end. But just as the guards closed in, a loud sound came from deep in the forest. It sounded like a lion's roar. The guards froze, fear in their eyes. Ade didn't wait to see what scared them. He ran back to the village with the proof. The next morning, the villagers gathered. Ade showed them what he had found, and Baba Shayi spoke again. This is our chance, he said. We must stand together and take this to the government. Prince Adiza thinks he is untouchable, but no one is above the law. It wasn't easy. Some people were too scared to even join them. But enough of us went, and with the evidence, we marched to the local authorities. At first, the police didn't want to listen, but when the media got involved, the story became too big to ignore. Investigators were sent to the village, and what they found shocked the entire country. Prince Adiza's secrets were exposed, his rituals, his crimes, and the people he had harmed. He was arrested, and for the first time, the village felt freedom. But the story doesn't end here. Let me ask you, how many Prince Adizas are out there today? People who use power and fear to harm others. Are we staying silent because we are scared, or we are ready to fight what is right? The story isn't just about a village or one man. It's about the choices we make every day. We will stand up for justice, or we will let fear win. This story isn't just about one village or one man. It's about the choices we make every day. Will we stand up for justice? Will we let fear win? Thank you for following this journey so far. If you've learned something, share the story with someone else. Let them know that no matter how dark things seem, light can always break through. Remember, evil only wins when good people remain silent, or when good people actually do nothing. Stay strong, stay united, and never be afraid to speak the truth. Please drop your comments on the comment section, and we will see you again on the next story. Thank you.